But first, and this is all new at 6, a recent audit showing conditions at the Cobb County Jail are improving following a series of controversies and 11 Alive investigations into inmates' deaths. The changes began after the county's longtime sheriff was voted out of office last November. Joe Hankey looks at what else has changed.
Since the beginning of the year, a new sheriff has been in charge of the Cobb County Jail behind me, and after he made a series of changes and with more changes upcoming, a recent audit found few outstanding issues with the jail. The Cobb County Jail audit was completed and recently released by Legal Liability Risk Management Institute, a company specializing in reviewing jail policies, procedures, and operations.
I wanted to see how we were faring, of course, in our first couple months in office, and also how we was faring prior to me getting in office and see what we need to change immediately.
Before Sheriff Craig Owen took over as Cobb Sheriff in January, Neil Warren ran the office since 2004. Warren became the focus of criticism and his office the focus of investigations after a series of inmate deaths between 2018 and 2019. An 11 Alive investigation discovered inmate Cavell Wingo, for example, had a medical emergency in 2019. He repeatedly begged to be sent to the hospital for nearly 8 hours while struggling to breathe. Owens quickly revamped the inmate booking process and questions asked of new inmates.
Making sure they're having a proper medical screening coming in, and that's very important, not only because of COVID, but because of other issues that inmates have when they walk in through the doors that we don't know about. There's some questions we should have asked that we were not asking appropriately in the past.
The audit found once an inmate is booked, though, and receiving medical or mental health treatment, deputies could use training to spot medical issues and better document changes in an inmate's condition. Owen says the issue is currently being addressed with training and new technology, including a plan to soon hire a provider to offer 24-hour mental health care at the jail and have inmates wear watches to track their vital signs. The audit also called for updating certain outdated security cameras in the jail to better document incidents. But upon auditors asking questions, they learned outdated cameras are already being replaced, plus all deputies will soon be receiving body cameras. Every time a deputy enters a cell, their camera must be recording.
That's a policy, written into the policy to do that. And if they have any sidebar conversation with inmates or anything that needs to be recorded, they are supposed to record those as well.
And that big change of equipping deputies with body cameras, Sheriff Owens tells me it will be completed in the next 1 to 2 weeks. He says the cameras have already been delivered to his office, and deputies right now are going through training.